Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Finance Bunny. If you're new here, I talk about everything to do with money. Today we're going to talk about why most online hustles, businesses, or whatever you want to call them, fail, right? We want to talk about it, expand on it, so you can prevent these mistakes from happening to you. Now, if this is your kind of topic, something that you like, then stick around until the end. I promise you're going to like this one. Number one, wrong mindset. People treat side hustles like it's a lottery, like a get rich scheme, something that can help you get out of your predicament very quickly and then make you in and put you into a certain apartment, get you all these luxury cars, like that exactly. And it should stand there and be stagnant. Like, I think that is one of the problems that makes it where it is. Like, exactly, it never moves. It's just a side hustler. You see yourself as a hustler, you don't see yourself as anything beyond a hustle. Wrong mindset. Number two, lack of validation, right? And this is more like you putting too much in phase one and not moving into other phases of the businesses, right? Of the stages of business. We have phase one where we establish and we don't really plan throughout. We plan for now, which is branding, which is logos, which all of them are great. They're needed, they're important to set a foundation. They're very, very much necessary, right? But when that becomes the key focus, other phases of development start to starve, and you never really progress from finding clients to marketing, really just developing it from that stage of I'm just a hustler. Because at this point, it's giving I'm just a hustler. I'm making money to get by. I'm making money to survive. There's a third one. They call it shiny object syndrome, right? Where you focus on too many things at once. Like I told you, all businesses have phases. And when you focus on one particular thing, like getting that thing specifically right, you sort of like don't expand your energy. And there's not like enough time to develop other areas because you are just focused on one idea and you think that this idea is the only way to work, and you're not really willing to look into other ideas that can make these other phases grow. So you have to look it by a year. A year is a period of growth, obviously. First year of opening a business, it's the first year of growth. You're trying to get your feet up, you're trying to see what works, what doesn't. You are just seeing what works. And the year two then becomes where you focus on just stabilizing yourself, seeing if you can carry on the momentum. What happens when things go bad? You don't know. So you don't plan in the phases. So it's more like operating like an informal business. But we'll get to that one. We'll get to that one. I don't know if we will get to it in this video, but I think it needs a separate video in itself. Number four, it will be inconsistencies. Inconsistencies are giving up too quickly, wanting things to just happen very quickly, just applying again the wrong mindset where you are not consistent with the work. You do it when you feel like it. And when you don't feel like it, you don't do it. It's like this channel. I've been inconsistent with it. It shows, right? It has grown to the potential that it can grow, but I haven't been consistent with it. I haven't been putting the work in it. It grows sometimes and then it gains momentum and then it drops momentum and I have to gain momentum again. You see those inconsistencies, up, down, inconsistencies, quitting, doing those things, not really being thorough with my work of planning, my work of organizing, my days of understanding that you won't get views sometimes. Sometimes you won't get people even viewing at all. You get us, but it's okay. You need to keep on pushing. You need to show up for those days, and you need to find yourself to get your mind in order for those days. you know? Because if you don't get your mind in order for those days, you're gonna operate from a state of panic. Literally. Number 5, ignoring the boring work. Building something from scratch is boring. Starting from zero is boring. Not knowing anybody, it's boring. Seeing zero on profit is boring. Growing slowly, it's boring. It's slow. It's not gonna give you like 100 million in a month unless you're into those substances, kind of business. But even with that kind of business, you need a lot of strategy. You need a lot of planning. You need a lot of escape plans. Enemies, police. You get what I'm saying? It's never like easy money, even in that industry. So the boring work, people don't want to do the boring work. And that's the problem. And then there's fear. Number 6, we talk about fear. You are afraid of showing up. You're afraid of starting. You're afraid that what if they laugh at me? What if I fail? It's moving despite the fear that matters. When you move beyond the fear, when you act beyond the fear, doing it despite the fear. Do you get? So yeah, that's the most important thing. I guess I have to make another video for motivating you, but yeah, just develop self-awareness and self-determination. Number 7 would be the last one. Following trends. Following trends. I cannot emphasize how following trends will be the end of you. I've talked about how following Forex in trading because it was popular, but not really thoroughly understanding it, can cripple your capital. So don't follow trends. Don't do what other people do. Do what you feel guided to do. And I might not be a Christian, but there's a sentence in the Bible that rhymes with what we're talking about. When the time is right, I, the Lord, shall make it right. When the fruit is ripe, it shall bear fruits. No, when the tree is ripe, it shall bear fruits. You get? When there's no heavy clouds that signifies rain, then sunshine shall come. When you're going through a period of darkness, you will eventually see light. Not because God told you these things or the universe tells you these things, but because it's a rhythm of life. It's a cycle of life. Understanding that there's a planting season, there's a time where you reap what you sow. And this can go for bad and for good. So exercise patience. And I'm even talking to myself as well. When I'm talking to you, that's why I'm not even looking to the camera. I'm even talking to myself. When I'm looking down because I'm talking to myself. More than I am talking to you. You just be lucky to just hear my thoughts at this process. But if this is something that reaches you, there's something that I really want you to keep in mind. When the time is right, I, the Lord, shall make it right. And I'll see you in my next video. I want to leave it at that.